Have you noticed the war of words between Adrien Broner and Amir Khan on Twitter? They're really taking some shots at each other. What do you think?
Yeah, I saw the pictures, I saw the words, I saw all that stuff going on. So, yeah.
Is that a possible fight for the future, if not May?
I think it's definitely a possible fight for the future, but I understand that Adrien is going to be moving to 140, and Amir has the last 4 or 5 months been training to fight at 147, and you know, he had sort of like a tough time to make weight before at 140, and sort of like his body was relieved to be able to move up finally. And Virgil was telling me that Amir looks extremely sharp at that new weight, and so the last thing I think Amir would want to do now is to have to move back down to 140 to fight Adrien Broner, and I don't think that Amir is going to go and chase Adrien Broner in that regard. And Adrien, I think, is doing the right thing as well, moving to 140, because Adrien sort of like jumped through all these weight classes and sort of like left out the 140. And I think for him it's a good idea to take a step back, fight at 140, get the world title at 140, let his body mature a bit more weight-wise, and then move to 147 when there is really a need to move to 147 because his body demands it. See, he moved up to 147 not because he couldn't make 135. I mean, Adrien could make 135, you know. So he jumped from 135 to 147 because it was an opportunity. So he was being opportunistic, fighting Paulie Malignaggi at the Barclays Center and winning another weight division. So that's why he moved up, not because his body didn't allow him. So I think the right thing is for him to fight at 140. For Amir, he obviously wants to pursue a Mayweather fight, and I think what better way than to try to find a way to have Amir actually on the May 3rd card against an opponent, against a credible 147-pound opponent. There's no sense for Amir to go and fight at 140, as I said just before, because of his body, but secondly as well because of the fights he wants to pursue. The fights he wants to pursue are not at 140. The fights he wants to pursue are at 140, or the fight he wants to pursue is at 140, which is a Mayweather. It's like 47, which is a Mayweather fight. So, you know, there were some. I saw that Kermit Cintron called him out.
Luis Colasso also?
Not Kermit Cintron, I meant Luis Colasso, yes. So that is a fight, you know, I think which would be an intriguing fight. Luis Colasso had a great win, knockout win over Victor Ortiz. So he's obviously coming in on a high, and he is a natural 47-pounder. You know, and so I think that would be a fight which I would feel if Amir goes and makes his welterweight debut against Luis Colasso. I think that's a credible fight, a credible win, and as a fan, is a fight I would love to see.